Hey y'all, this is going to be a tarot and oracle reading. This has to do with somebody who was in a relationship with somebody and decided to take a different path on their journey. So there's some karmic energy here, and so this is going to be a bit about that. And if you wanted to know kind of like how things are playing out and where things are at, this is that reading. So please use your discernment to know if this is for you or not. Say yes to allow me in your energy if you want to stay. All right, thank you. As we share divine guidance with you, please open your mind and heart to receive this with love. We ask you to stand in faith, trust, and knowingness that you are divinely protected and loved, and these messages are for your highest and greatest good, and so it is. So we are using the Kipper deck, okay? Not a deck I use very often. And I'm also using like a clarifying deck, okay? So what I have here is kind of things that have kind of played out. So this is like some past energy, some current energy, and kind of like where things are at in the cycle at this moment. Okay, so what I have here first and foremost is the Lovers. All right, so this is representing some sort of commitment, relationship, partnership, okay, where two individuals had a soul contract, okay, and as part of that contract, there were certain things that needed to be learned as well as experienced. I feel like there was some sort of decision, choice made to deviate from the soul contract, in which just judgment was called on the situation and there's been justice served or playing out. Okay, I feel like there was some sort of blessing that came from this experience. I'm also getting that it may have caused someone with this blessing energy to kind of step into a purpose of some kind, some sort of passion, some sort of calling. And I feel like as a result of that, there was some sort of split, okay? There was some sort of trajectory that's changed, whether it was fated or destined to happen. I'm getting that there is some sort of lack energy here, poverty energy, missing out. I feel like there was somebody who made a choice, a decision to go in a different direction as it relates to finances, greed, materialism. Okay, I feel like they chose to potentially go in a different direction, maybe leave a family behind, maybe they lived with you, whatever that decision is, it affected an entire household, a whole dynamic. This 21 breaks down to a 3, so that's like the power of 3 energy. And then there was some, leaving, going in a different direction, embarking on a journey. And I feel like they went and had a relationship with somebody else. They were courting somebody else while they may have been living with you. Okay, I feel like this is as a result of them not feeling good enough, okay, which caused this directional change, this shift. And as a result of them going after a karmic, right? This is a karmic relationship that's playing out here. There's been a lot of change that's been happening across the board. I feel like part of that change, part of that cause and effect energy could be some bad health, some illness. This could be physical illness, mental illness, or spiritual illness. Okay, I feel like there's somebody that's not well. And I feel like it's as a result of like there needs to be changes made. I'm also getting like there's some sort of like concern from somebody on the outskirts of this dynamic here. I think it has something to do with a child. I feel like there's some sort of I feel like there's some sort of responsibility or accountability that someone is being asked to take and they're not taking it. So I feel like there's some sort of force that's coming in to create change, right? I feel like there's some uprooting, there's some sort of transformation that needs to happen, some sort of like self-evaluation, potentially even disruption, rude awakening, some sort of like unexpected news coming, because I also have like a message of concern coming in. So I feel like this is someone's kind of experience on the karmic journey and path, all right? So let's get some more clarifiers as to what this is and if it might resonate for you, and if it doesn't, don't keep it. Okay, so let's get some information regarding the Lovers. feel like with the Lovers, there's two like doves there. So that represents there was some sort of like higher level commitment, some sort of like soulmate energy. Okay, there's some sort of ruling that was made in this situation as a result of what was done behind the scenes here. Okay, I feel like there might have been some sort of like manipulation or ill will as it relates to somebody's calling, if you will, purpose. I feel like this not working out was a blessing. I have family someone like, I think the concern is whether someone can provide for a family or not. There's some sort of like family dynamic that is being affected by this or was affected by this. Okay, I feel like, you know, in order to prioritize yourself, you may have had to leave in order to protect your own family. Maybe you had to step up and be the provider. I feel like you're being asked to kind of like get away from the situation and travel and have new experiences. I feel like a lot of this is no longer yours. It is this dynamic here that somebody went to. I feel like things are kind of falling apart. I feel like that's the concern. Maybe there's some sort of like child custody going on or child support. Yeah, there's a breakup. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of catalyst event that is affecting maybe somebody's children. I feel like there's concern regarding this. What is going on here? In more detail, please, and thank you. I feel like there's some, you know, you're being guided to have strong boundaries, but I feel like, you know, speaking up and having self-discipline, I feel like there was a lack of boundaries here with this dynamic as well. I feel like you spoke up for your boundaries and decided to leave a situation and focus on what you're called to do here. That might have like created a catalyst event for someone else in their path. I feel like the advice for you is to kind of like go with the flow and trust in your divine connection and to surrender this to the divine. This is not something that you want to get involved with. If we're trying to figure out what signs are involved in this, we have water sign energy. We have, I feel like there's some sort of commitment. Yeah, there's definitely like not feeling good enough energy, like inner childhood wounds that need to be healed. And that is the result of like someone having this lack mindset that they needed to go chase something else outside of the relationship. Yeah, we have someone is missing a desired connection here. I feel like the person who they went to is falling apart. They're breaking up. I feel like someone might want to apologize to you. They are having this realization that where they went is not where they belong, and they're feeling like it's too late. And it very well could be. I feel like someone might want to forgive and may want to reconnect. Okay, I feel like they see that you're happy without them, and that is really triggering for them. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of confusion. I feel like there's some rose-colored glasses on. There might have been for you for this person, or this person has rose-colored glasses on as it relates to the courtship that they went to and what the new relationship that they started with somebody else. I feel like they got them pregnant. Okay. Throat chakra. So yeah, they went and had a relationship behind your back or shortly after being with you, and it involved a water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They ended up getting somebody pregnant, okay? And the child now exists, okay? I don't believe that they're still pregnant. I feel like that's why it was really difficult for them, because they were blinded by their not seeing things clearly and having some sort of like illusion energy. Okay. So it's like they had to go and like, now that they impregnated this person, this karmic, they now had to do the right thing with being that family providing energy, right? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, confirmation of third party energy picking up on. So yeah, they went to a third party. That's what this is here. Okay. So if you are somebody who was with someone who went to a third party, got them pregnant, and now everything is falling apart for them, this is something that you're being guided to forgive, right? And just release. This energy might want to apologize for going to the third party. I feel like they're experiencing a tower in their life, a lot of disruption, some rude awakening energy. I feel like there was a lot of manipulation here. They may have even tried to stop your side business from being prosperous. I feel like there's some sort of ruling happening as it relates to that. There's definitely healing needed in this situation. Yeah, here's the two white birds again, like loyal by nature, honest and passion for you. I feel like you are deserving of this. And I feel like you're not settling for less than. This is what you will allow in your energy and nothing less. I feel like this is what's coming in for you. They want you to relax, step back, and trust your guides. I'm also getting this past energy regrets the decisions that they have made. They self-sabotaged. I feel like this is like, maybe they're recognizing that you were the loyal one the whole time. Maybe there was lies and slander going around, that you were not a loyal person in the relationship, and therefore they had some sort of okay to go cheat on you, or maybe they have experienced their own third party with this energy. Maybe they got cheated on and now they have learned the perspective that you had, right? Maybe they were loyal to this third party and the third party wasn't loyal back. I don't know. Loyalty is a thing. I'm not sure in what area that really falls, but I feel like it's applicable for all three people. I feel like there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of holding back. There's a lot of overthinking going on. Okay, I feel like what this past energy is fearing is you going out and being with somebody else that is loyal, that is deserving, and who is going to be honest and treat you right the first time, not the second time. Yeah. All right, someone is definitely missing your vibe. You're going to be out dating, having a great time, getting to know someone who's going to be loyal, okay? You deserve that. Yeah, I feel like this energy is settling for less than what they deserve, and they know it. There's a lot of lies, there's a lot of secrets, and it's on both sides, okay? So you're not missing anything. If you were thinking like, oh, I missed my past person. No. Like, they're so busy, like, checking out who else they can, you know, deal with. All right, they're playing each other, these two. Uh-oh. What's this message of concern? Who's that for? Yeah, here's the message of concern. Yep. Temptation, lust, physical love, and wanting to reconcile. There's your message of concern. Okay, so someone's concerned, Gemini energy, air sign energy, Libra, Aquarius. So you know who's concerned is the karmic, the third party. The third party is concerned that your past person wants to reconcile with you. Okay? And you could be an air sign. The third party could be an air sign. Yeah, they want a fresh start. They want to start over. So we have water and air. So of course it's up to you whether you want to start a new cycle with this energy, but I would say you realize that you have a new life coming in for you. It's happening in divine timing, and this new life is bringing you an offer of loyalty, okay? A blessing, a gift, okay? I feel like You chose yourself and you chose self-love, okay? You're not waiting for anyone to choose you as a second option. You're the only option. Therefore, you're not interested in going backwards. You are moving forwards. This past energy, they're in conflict with one another. They're fighting, they're arguing, they're lying to each other, they're deceiving each other, they are settling, and, you know, they're confused on how to move forward. And so I feel like this past energy wants to run from the situation because it's not what they thought it was going to be, and they don't want to lose. Yeah. Look, they want you to compromise. Compromising on your boundaries. That's why the boundaries card came out. You're being guided to like surrender to the divine, speaking up and holding your boundaries strong. If you do get some sort of message from somebody, you're focused on, you know, traveling, growing, getting away and having new experiences. You know, you have an offer of loyalty coming in for you, and this is where you're focusing, right? Like, they're not saying much because there are so many secrets. I feel like this energy hasn't reached out to you because they're in fear of what you know that they did to you behind your back. They're curious to know whether you know all the stuff that they've done. And that's why they're not saying anything, okay? They're burdened by the fact that there are so many secrets on both sides that they're holding and that their karmic partner is holding. And the stuff that they both did behind your back. I feel like they're wondering if you can forgive and forget. But here's the thing, like, why would you want that anyway? Right? Like, yeah, they're confused. They don't have any clarity. Okay? They're not on the same page. Like, they're stuck in illusions. They're confused. Somebody might have a lot to say about the situation. Somebody who they might be friends with. There might be someone coming in that's going to be chasing you. Some sort of, like, passion energy. What's this? Who's this? I think the karmic's worst fear is this person coming to you. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone who's very stable, grounded, and secure. Someone who really... There's some heavy decisions. What is this? Competition. Yeah. Someone's freaking out because they're afraid that this person's going to choose their competition. Or they put you in competition. Yeah, they're toxic, negative, manipulation, narcissist. The narcissist entertains many sources, okay? I feel like this is kind of what we're picking up here. They're the chaser. They are the runner-chaser dynamic. I feel like there's change coming in, whether they like it or not. I feel like with the earth energy, I feel like they're contemplating trying to make a big decision because they can't handle the fact that they are now the one being put in competition because they like to put other people in competition because that feeds the ego, the narcissist. And I feel like they're thinking about how to come towards you, right? And bring in some sort of solid offer with the earth sign and the chaser bounty, passion energy come running towards you, and they're going to tell you all kinds of bullshit. They're not going to tell you the truth. But they now realize that, like, you're the stable, secure one, not the one that they went to. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you gained a new perspective. I feel like you understand that, like, your self-love was the best thing you could do for yourself. I feel like they may even acknowledge how much healing you've done and how attractive it is. How they might miss your affections. I feel like you look at things differently now as a result of this. And I feel like they too eventually will see things from a different perspective too through the lessons that they learn in this process. Okay, and I feel like there's direction being provided and guidance being provided from your angels, your spirit team, your ancestors. Okay. You are moving on. You're being guided to release and let go and trust your angels and let this whole situation play out the way it's meant to play out. You're not to be involved, engaged, or settling, or compromising, or taking anyone back from the past. They have a lot of things that they need to still learn, okay? They want you to focus on your self-love, okay? Going within and treating yourself, loving yourself. You are enough. You are worthy. I mean, the most important thing to do when we talk about healing, if you were with a narcissist, is to go within and do that self-love, okay? There's things there that were triggered that need to be healed, and so I feel like you have been doing that work, which is amazing. Yeah, this person was definitely left out in the cold, either by you or this karmic that they chose instead of you. There's definitely like abandonment wounds, jealousy playing out. There's someone who's like totally spying and stalking. There's some sort of like obsessive energy that this past person is doing as a result of you leaving them behind and choosing yourself. I feel like you've learned the lessons, okay? And it's now their turn to learn their lessons. Okay, so you keep it all to yourself. Like, you don't need to engage in this energy. Okay, I feel like they're confirming like this is kind of like what they're thinking and planning, but that doesn't mean it's going to actually happen. So there could be some non-action. I feel like you've got a soulmate energy coming into your reality. It's going to be a strong connection. It's probably going to be a strong friendship, someone that you can trust. I believe that's the offer of loyalty and commitment that's coming in for you. That is going to be happening in divine timing. Okay. Yeah, this person was at a crossroads. They had a hard time making a decision between two people, and the path that they chose led them to a dead end, right? And as a result of that dead end, they now have to deal with what they created, what they've done, what they've experienced. There's now like a child in play. There's like a loss of finances. They may actually have to move. There might be job loss. There's definitely bad health, and they're still holding on to your energy. All right, so maybe some protection, maybe some cleansing is necessary. All right. I feel like whoever they went to was their karma for the way that they changed up and treated you. So whatever they're experiencing now in their reality is their lessons. They're learning their lessons. And here's the thing, like, you've learned your lesson. You've made some changes. You've done a transformation. You've gone within. You've done the self-evaluation, right? And so now it's their turn to do their work, right? It's up to them to make the changes that they're being called to make. You can't be involved in that process. You need to make sure that you are far away. Otherwise, you're going to experience the same lessons, aka karma. All right? You have someone who is spying, watching. They have some sort of admirer energy. Someone has like a crush on you. Who is the crush? Is this the new person? Someone who is at a distance from you. So yeah, energetically, you're connected, but physically, you're distant. I feel like you have learned those lessons, okay? You're not going back. You've made the decision. Karmic lesson learned, and as a result of you learning your karmic lesson, it triggers other people, okay? You were triggered to heal, and you did the healing, all right? Someone can't stop overthinking the connection that they had with you, okay? Yeah, and then I have past memories, past love, nostalgia, reminiscing, maybe looking at old photos and stuff. Like, this person is extremely triggered, right? You have a soulmate energy coming in. Or maybe they're realizing that they were your soulmate and they did the worst. This came in reverse, life partner in reverse. Is this supposed to be meant in reverse? It is. So yeah, they literally destroyed their soulmate. Okay, I feel like it's triggering them now. And the fact that you were that forever potential and they threw it away like it was a bag of trash. Like there was no value, there was no worth. And so they went looking elsewhere. And now they are your karmic partner. They chose a karmic partner instead. And now we're realizing that that karmic partner does not have forever potential. It was temporary. It was based on lust and temptation. And that's all it had, was secrets, lies, deception, betrayal, right? It might have been fun, right, to do things behind people's backs and wish ill will on people, but then when it gets returned to you, it's not so much fun. So you healed from a karmic partner. There will be no offer or an accepting of an offer. Okay? So that is dead and done. Dead and done. Somebody wants to redeem themselves, feeling like they need forgiveness for what they've done, thinking that that might relieve their karma, but it won't. All right, this is like them being confused, right? Like they entertain more than one option. All right, again, we were talking about the path. Okay, wow, sorry. Yeah, okay, some mirroring energy. Look at them as if they are you. Yeah, you guys you may be a mirror for people, right? And when that happens, they run, they retreat. It's hard for them to see themselves authentically. And you are that energy that has them look at themselves and they have to look at what they've done. Yeah, it could be twin flame energy. The mirror energy, this is what's coming in. Yeah, you've learned the lessons and you're moving on. I feel like, you know, you might have some sort of twin flame energy coming in towards you, but again, I use that term loosely, but I can confirm new love is coming in. It's on its way to you. You might actually be doing some traveling. You might meet them when you're traveling. You might have a lot in common with this energy. Like they may have gone, this new person, this new energy, this new commitment, this offer of loyalty that's coming in, this new love. You may have some similar experiences. Like they may have also like been put into a third party. They may have also dealt with abandonment issues. They may have also had to go and do like some self-love healing. I feel like there could be even some like family dynamic stuff that you guys might have in common. So for whoever that, yeah, I feel like they will be sending a message to you soon. I feel like you two communicate through the ethers. Okay, because this is like sending a message up to heaven, you know, up to the sky, up to the universe. And then we have, is this on the upright? Oh. So I feel like even the friend group that this past energies dealt with, I feel like there's discord going on there as well. I feel like they want you to keep things to yourself. Yeah, look, betrayal, deception, dishonesty, and the friend group getting caught up. Okay, so look, I feel like there's a lot of drinking, partying, right? I feel like there's discord happening in the friend group for this karmic energy. Or you've left a friend group, like you're no longer friends with those people. I feel like there's a lot of lying, a lot of secrets. I feel like there's some sort of loss of finances, loss of jobs. I feel like people are receiving their karma right now, and some of it is financial, some of it's stability, some of it's security. All right, I feel like they're hitting them in the pocket. Especially if they did something to you to prevent your purpose, your calling, your occupation, your side job, your career, the way you make money and support your family. I feel like if there was any kind of ill will sent your way by any of these karmics to somehow affect your finances, the way you provide, I feel like now that is what they're experiencing as a result of their karma. At this point, you're able to celebrate. You're receiving the good karma. You know, it's time to enjoy your life. I feel like there's gifts, and I feel like there's karmic balance being served here as well. I feel like, again, like doing things from a place of lust and intimacy and physical passion. I feel like there was a lot that I think people did. Like there was a friend group that got together. I don't know how maybe they're acquaintances or something, but there was something that was done. Here, let me do the flip side, okay? And it was sexual in nature, I'm getting. Like, so this could be like prostitution. It could be doing things online for money. So like an OnlyFans or something like that. I feel like there was money made from sexual natures. And it has something to do with like people partying and celebrating people that they know. I feel like there's a friend group that decided to kind of do this to make money. Okay. And now it's all in reverse. So I feel like either they've been caught, they're being held accountable, or this is no longer happening and they're no longer making money. They may even be physically sick from what might have been passed around. Okay, so whatever that was, that maybe was happening behind the scenes and you didn't know it, and maybe that's where this kind of went sideways. Like this person took this path thinking like, oh, I'm gonna like do OnlyFans with this group over here behind my fiance, girlfriend, or wife's or husband or whatever back for the sake of money, right? We all are doing it for money, and it ends up backfiring on everybody. All right. I feel like there was some truth that came out about what was going on behind the scenes. Yeah, I feel like you have a major blessing coming in. I feel like there's a marriage here, forever commitment. I feel like you, through this process, have really strengthened your intuition. I feel like you definitely connect to the ethers. You're spiritually strong. I feel like, yeah, there's going to be some shocking news. Again, like talking about that spying, infatuation, social media, fake account energy happening here. Again, there might be a message that is conveyed, you know, continuing to pay attention, you know, to the divine guidance that you receive. And I feel like there's some sort of fire sign energy that might be tied to some sort of wanting forgiveness or I'm sorry. They may be apologizing for going towards a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. This could be the karmic. Okay. So that is what I got for you. So if it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. It's certainly for someone who has been experiencing the closing out of karmic cycles, and is on their healing journey and path and are no longer connected to this energy. And I feel like you might be picking up on the energy. There could be some like flashes of memories, past experiences that might be coming up for you. And you might be asking yourself, why am I thinking about this right now? And the reason why you're thinking about this right now is because the other side of the coin here, of this lesson that played out for all of you, is going through it. They're experiencing their own lessons, their own karma, whatever you want to call it. And so, yeah, they are reminiscing. They are thinking about, you know, what was done and what they chose and how it's affected their entire future. Okay, so yeah, you might pick up on that energy. And this is why I shared what I shared, because, you know, you are free and clear. And so the divine wants to make sure that you understand, like, this person was removed from your life for a reason. All right. And so we're not going backwards. Like, they're no longer there because they're no longer worthy of being in your energy. And you need to have strong boundaries and conviction to continue to chase what you deserve, which is a fresh start, new beginnings, and taking that leap of faith. So just so you know what's going on behind the scenes, it's not great. You don't want anything to do with it. And if anyone sends you any kind of messages or tries to get you involved, whether it's past friends of yours, past friends of theirs, some sort of acquaintances, or the person specifically, or the karmic, the third party, my best advice is to not engage. All right, because they're thinking about sending a message and contacting you. So anytime you engage with somebody, you create an energetic cord. All right. So if you've done a really good job about like protecting your energy, clearing, clearing and cleansing cords and cutting them and all of that, then you do not want to reestablish a cord with any of these people. So just be mindful. All right. Be mindful. Do not engage. You do not want to create cords that have been severed. Okay, for your highest and greatest good. Like, your karmic debt is cleared. All right, so we do not want to accumulate any additional karmic debt. All right, especially if you're like a light worker and you're here to ascend and help others ascend. Part of what we experience here is to help clear out that karmic debt. And if you've done that, you don't want to start charging up again. All right, so I hope this finds you well. And as always, take care.